Hello, welcome to Premier Scene. I'm Claire Bueno, where this evening we are branching out at the 60th BFI London Film Festival as we attend the gala screening of A Monster Calls. One of the lines in the film is that humans are complicated beasts, and we really do see that in this script. That must have been wonderful for you as an actress to take on.
I think that's really true, and I think that's why the movie, to me, feels, so utterly different from most of the films we might see about, a family struggling with illness. The journeys the monster takes Connor on are always end surprisingly. The stories are not satisfying, and I think it helps him make sense of the lack of sense in his own life.
Watching your performance, it lacked so much vanity. Was it wonderful for you to take a part like this?
Well, it was, because it's so rare actually to find a wonderful family drama and also to be offered the role of a grandmother. I jumped at it since I'm not a grandmother in real life. My daughter says I can't think about those things yet. But also just to tell her story, because she really begins as a rather forbidding character who nobody likes, and then by the end of the story, she's been deconstructed and put back together.
Just wanted to ask you what it was like working with Juan Antonio on some of the more difficult scenes.
He was great. I mean, his use of music actually throughout the shoot, he would often play music through the speakers, and that would really help you get into the zone almost. And I liked how he also made the crew match the tone of the scene. So like if it was a really sad scene, they wouldn't be chatting away to each other, having a laugh, and that was really beneficial to me. I mean, he's a phenomenal director, and I was privileged to work with him.
And you're working with Liam Neeson and Sigourney Weaver. You must have learned such a lot from those actors. Yeah,
I mean, I learned so much just from purely being able to be there with them and experience them work firsthand. I mean, just the way they conduct themselves around set, and they're absolutely amazing.
One of the lines in the film is that life is in the eyes, and we see that through the monster, and I wondered whether that was captured through performance capture with Liam.
Well, that's actually a line from my father, because he was a painter and he taught me to draw, and that line came again over and over again. So it was great to put that line on the film. And take a look at the last shot of the film and you will see that light in the eyes, And also it's true that in telling the story using motion capture and a CGI character, the most important thing are the eyes, And
the story, what was it about it in particular that resonated with you?
I think it's a story about stories, and it tells about what we do as filmmakers. And that's very fascinating. I think it was beautiful to get into that world and try to find out what was the ultimate meaning of what you do as filmmaker.